Hello, welcome to another edition of the Property Document series with Gumbo. Our goal with this series is to demystify property documents and titles in Nigeria. In the last edition, we spoke about the CFO and the key must-knows. In this edition, we'll be talking about governor's consent. So what's governor's consent? Governor's consent is the governor's approval on any transaction that happens on any land or property in Nigeria. In the last video, we established the fact that the first occupant or owner of a land or property is entitled to the CFO. However, the law states that the CFO can neither be alienated, replicated, or transferred without the prior consent of the governor. So every time a property or a land changes hands, the new owner has to get the governor's consent before you can lay legal claim to that land. Even when it comes to mortgage transaction, mortgage transactions, you need the governor's consent according to the law. Section 26 of the Land Use Act says that where the requisite consent is not obtained in a mortgage transaction, the transaction is null and void and has no legal backing. So even when it comes to mortgage transaction, get your governor's consent. Another question we usually get is the governor's consent the same thing as the deed of assignment? No, there are two different documents. The deed of assignment is simply a document that shows the details of a transfer of a property from a vendor to a purchaser, so a seller to a buyer. It contains all the important information about the transaction, from the date of the transaction to the description of the property. The document is usually prepared by a legal practitioner and executed by both the buyer and the seller in the presence of witnesses. So no, it is very different from the governor's consent. There you have it, a brief, simplified introduction to governor's consent. And thank you very much for being with us. Looking forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you.